Hello, welcome. I'm Shadia and I welcome you however you are showing up to this session. We have 30 minutes of meditation, some gentle breath work, and a little bit of self-touch, all to facilitate grounding and arrival into the mind, body, breath, and ultimately the soul. So with that, I invite you to find a comfortable seat, taking a few moments to create the space that is going to be most supportive for this next 30 minutes, bringing to that space anything you need to feel safe, and maybe that's extra layers, incense, candles, oils, scent, doing whatever you need and doing it without rush. And I always like to offer the reminder to take as much time as you need to arrive into any practice that you're doing. And when it feels right and ready, allowing the body to find that place of stillness, slowing down. And if it feels safe, I invite you to close the eyes or lower the gaze, beginning to decrease the amount of information. And whether you are seated or lying down, I invite you to find a way that feels natural to plant the palms face down, whether it's on the knees, the belly, the heart, as a gesture of grounding into the body, as a gesture of being here now, connecting to what is. So we'll begin to shift the awareness from wherever it is into the awareness of your physical space. So without opening the eyes, rather in the mind's eye, beginning to map the blueprint of the space you are in. Noticing texture, shapes, objects, entryways, corners. Making a note of where the light enters the space. Noticing scent, temperature, maybe even beginning to notice the energetic presence of other sentient beings, be it spouses, roommates, pets, children. And allowing your awareness of all that to soften into the background of your practice, allowing it to become the container that holds you in this moment of slowing down, of stillness, of connection. As you move your awareness from the physical space to the awareness of your physical body, imagining that your astral body stands outside of your physical body. You're able to move around your body, noticing without judgment the shape of your body, the shape that your body is holding, Noticing how the weight of your body distributes itself. Noticing if you can see in the mind's eye how your body holds itself. Is there a visible sense of opening or closing, tightness or softness? And moving your awareness of the physical body a little deeper, now merging astral body into physical body, moving beneath flesh, muscles, bone, cellular. Noticing what you notice. Noticing how you notice. Noticing what parts of the body call out to be heard or held. Is it the same part? Is it the same story? Or can you, in this moment, decide to meet your body as if meeting for the first time? No stories, no judgments, only what is. And whether silently to yourself or through spoken word, I invite you to extend an invitation to your physical body to show up fully and wholly however your physical body is showing up. As you move your awareness from the physical body into the subtle bodies, intangible, invisible bodies of mental, energetic, emotional, noticing what you notice and how. Becoming so slow and so quiet that you become aware of the subtle intricacies, the subtle nuances of these bodies. These bodies that are constantly flowing, shifting, and whether silently to yourself or through spoken word, I invite you to extend an invitation to your subtle bodies to show up fully and wholly however they are showing up. As you move your awareness from the subtle bodies into the awareness of your breath, not yet changing or manipulating anything about the breath, but again, just noticing, observing the texture, quality of the breath. Noticing where the breath begins and ends in the body. Noticing if the journey of the breath is smooth or somewhat tumultuous. Does the breath travel deep and bear weight? Or is the breath light and shallow? Can you hear your breath? Is the breath warm or cool? And the next time you inhale, I invite you to follow that inhale, tracing it as it enters the nose or the mouth, noticing how it moves down the back of the throat, deeper into the body. And as you exhale, following the breath up and out of the body, bearing witness to the space that is created in the body through the breath. An option to leave the palms connected to the body, however and wherever they are, or I invite you to bring right palm to the low belly, left palm to the heart. And as you inhale, I invite you to bring the awareness to the low belly, finding expansion here as the breath begins to fill the belly, rising up into the chest, rising up into all the way through the top of the chest, the ribs, the chest, holding here at the top. And as you exhale, releasing through the chest, the ribs, the belly. Doing this 2 more times as you inhale, filling the belly, expanding through the ribs and the chest, all the way to the top of the chest, pausing, exhaling, releasing chest, ribs, belly. 1 more time, inhaling into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest, all the way to the top. And exhaling through the chest, ribs, belly. And whether silently to yourself or through spoken word, I invite you to extend an invitation to your breath to show up however the breath is showing up, fully and wholly. Welcoming in and accepting all parts of your being. And when you feel that invitation has been received, you can rest the palms back on the knees or the belly, the heart, grounding down. So we move into a little bit of gentle breath work. Option to float the eyes open or keep them closed, keeping the awareness inside. And for our breath work today, we'll be doing a simple, gentle exercise that helps to expel sort of that stagnant breath that gets stuck in the lungs. Because when we exhale, we're only really releasing about 40%. So we'll inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and at the end of that exhale, or what you think is the end of that exhale, we'll continue exhaling through a rounded O shape of the mouth. And we'll do this 5 times, beginning now. We'll inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, Exhale through the mouth. Bring the palms together in front of heart center, Anjali Mudra. Taking a moment to notice what you notice. Maybe even finding a little bit of length through the crown of the head, whether you are seated or lying down. And then imagining opening an orb around the body. We'll inhale the palms up overhead. The head can lower back. If you're lying on your back, you can just rest the head. As you exhale, draw the arms down alongside. The fingertips can connect to whatever surface you're on. And take a few moments here in stillness. Shoulders melting down away from the ears. Soft through the face, through the teeth, the jaws, the eyes. With the release of your next exhale, I invite you to gently float the eyes open, taking your time to allow light and information back into the body, to the mind. We'll move into a little bit of gentle touch. So if you brought with you to this session any oil or lotion, always a good idea to bring some sort of scent, but you don't need it. However, if you do have it, I invite you to go ahead and take that at this time. If there is a special scent within that oil or lotion, I invite you to take a few moments to notice the scent. Notice what that arises in you, in your mind, your emotional state, your energetic state, your body, maybe even your breath changes. So taking a few moments to notice that. And if you are lying down, I invite you to make your way up to a seat by rolling over to one side and then slowly and gently making your way upright. Remembering that there's no need to rush, no need to speed through this. And if you are in a seated position, maybe taking a moment to extend the legs out long, rolling the ankles out, shaking the knees, just giving a little bit of wiggle and movement to the lower body. And we'll begin our gentle touch at the soles of the feet. So if the legs aren't extended, go ahead and extend them at this time. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to in order to fold forward and reach the bottoms of the feet. So we're not really getting into asana here, but we're just making our way into a gentle forward fold just for the purpose of touching our feet, right? So maybe you spend a lot of time touching your feet, maybe you don't. Either way, it's a good idea. It never hurts to pay these two parts of our body a little bit of attention. So I'll begin in whatever way feels natural. I like to just sort of clasp my hands around my feet and apply some pressure. Just gentle squeezes, the toes, the balls of the feet, the arches of the feet, the outsides of the feet. I like to press my thumbs gently into the tops of the feet, all the little bony parts. And maybe you find a little part of your feet that needs a little bit of lingering, a little bit of extra care. And applying this gentle touch, gentle massage, we'll start to work our way up the body, up the legs. And if you have any scars or injuries, past or present, I invite you to spend a moment there, maybe through gentle, loving kindness, sending messages to that area of healing, of gratitude. Whatever feels serving and nurturing. And working your way up the legs, maybe even into the abdomen. And then we'll take our fingers together, sort of like the thanks mudra, and we'll just gently tap into the chest, getting into all the lymph nodes here. Then you can do finger taps on the neck. And then taking your hands to the shoulders, just imagine as if your arms were detached from your body and you were able to give yourself the best shoulder massage. Just gently massaging here. Good. And then you can bring your legs back into a comfortable seat, finding a little bit more grounding here, or stability rather. As we open our arms wide out to a T, palms shine forward, then we'll find a squeezing of the shoulder blades together with an inhale as we open and send the chest forward. Head lowers back, breathing into the throat. And as you exhale, start to round the spine, chin comes in towards the heart, right arm over left as you give yourself a big hug, working your fingertips as much as you can towards the shoulder blades. Maybe offering a little bit of massage here. And we'll show you, this is what that looks like. And if it doesn't feel serving or natural to offer that little bit of gentle massage, you can just hold here, just noticing what it feels like to hug yourself. With the arrival of your next inhale, we'll open wide once again, heart, chest, lift forward, head lowers back, breathing into the throat, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, rounding the upper back, left arm over right, fingertips towards the shoulder blades, chin in towards the chest, massaging here or just hugging here. What does it feel like to cradle yourself, to mother yourself? To be a caregiver for yourself. And you can release the head, release the arms, once again to open just to a T, and then softly come back down to the side, find a seat to bring this session to a close. Once again, resting the palms face down on the knees. And whether you are seated in a chair, on your bed, on a cushion, a hardwood floor, or directly on the earth, I invite you to bring your awareness to your sits bones, to your root chakra, rooting down, connecting to the soil, to the earth, through all the layers in between. Imagining as if you were plugging your physical being into the earth, and a charge of energy rises up, and as it rises up, the spine grows taller, the shoulders cascade down towards the earth, giving into gravity. Crown of the head towards the sky, chin parallel to the earth. The eyes are closed, or the gaze is lowered and softened. And as this energy rises up from the earth, through the body, up towards the sky, the energy from the sky washes down, entering like white light through the crown of the head, softly dripping down the face, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the chest, the back, belly, swirling around in the pelvic bowl, moving down both legs, back into the earth. There's this perfect circle of energy, of flow. You're gonna bring your palms together in front of heart center once again, Anjali Mudra. Bowing the head, noticing in this space of stillness and softness what you notice, what has shifted, what has shed, what has integrated. And taking a moment, I invite you to honor the land that you are practicing on, honoring the indigenous people of that land. Honor yourself for showing up to this mindfulness practice with integrity, and showing up for yourself so that you may show up for others. You can return the head to center, find a releasing breath in whatever way feels natural. And thank you so much for joining in. I'm Shadia, and this was a pleasure.